This is Tanya from Tanya's Beauty Box. And today, I don't know what I've titled the video yet. But this is going to be an extension of um, a Lancome video that I did where I bought the foundation and it came expired. So I told you a little bit. So the entire video wasn't about that, but at the end, I told you it was a hiccup. It was a part one, part two. So on part two, at the end, I told you about the issue I had with the foundation, that it was expired. So I'm not gonna. Should I? So a little recap for that is that I purchased the Lancome. I'm just looking at it here. The Tint Idol Ultra Wear Care and Glow Foundation in 505N, and it has an SPF of 27. And when I bought it at the beginning of November, so I got it maybe the week. No. I bought it. I think I said I bought it on the 18th. I got it on the 22nd, and I didn't really check it till the 22nd that night into the 23rd. And then I did a video on the situation on the 23rd after I was able to talk to a Lancome rep. Okay. So it came expired. Like I bought it in November, and it came expiration date of October 2025. So this is 2025. Okay, the year that we're in right now is 2025. Bought it November 18th of 2025. Expiration date of the product is October 2025. So I did contact them via their chat online through my account through Lancome. And the young lady was like, so she had me send her a picture. And then she told me that they would want to have me return the product, which is perfectly fine. Most places to tell you to check it or keep it or to do whatever you want to do with it. And that they will send a replacement after somebody reviews this or that and the other. And I'm saying to the young lady, it's not my fault. What is there to review? I bought it. It's been paid for. You sent me an expired product. It should just be an automatic replacement and maybe something for my inconvenience. Well, apparently they don't do anything for your inconvenience, whether they're at fault or not. Cause I'm a loyalty rewards member, so I was like, maybe give me 500, 1,000 points on my account. Since you guys, that to me that's a major screw up, considering out expired product. And she's like, well, we don't really do that, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, okay, fam, whatever. So they had to review my replacement or something or other. It's about 1 to 3 days for this and another 3 to 6 days for that. And I'm like, why is it going to take so long when you took less than 4 days to send it to me initially? And there should not be any type of investigation. I sent you the picture. It clearly shows that October 2025 is the expiration date. I clearly bought it on November the 18th of 2025. What's to confirm or verify, whatever. So I was a little ticked off after that and kind of told her so. And then they, of course, want you to do a survey saying, did you resolve it? How well did they resolve the issue? And this, that, and the other. I didn't mess with that. So I got okay, so that's that. So moving forward, got the replacement on Friday. So that's the day after Thanksgiving, the 28th. No, what's the day? So when was the 28th? The 28th was Friday. 29th, 30. So I got it on the 28th. Okay, so I'm excited. Whatnot? That's that Friday after Thanksgiving. Um, I still haven't received the return label for the initial product that was sent to me expired. So when I got the box, I was excited to get it, but again, it wasn't no big deal. I knew what it was. I've seen the color, the packaging, and all that, and I'm like, okay, cool. I know what the shade is. I got a replacement for an expired product. So yesterday, which would have been that Saturday, the 29th, The day after I received it, I opened it up. So I opened it up, pick it out the box. And lo and behold, they sent me another expired product. So I don't know if they're discontinuing the product, if they're reformulating the product, if this particular warehouse, because again, there was a big deal about the lot number. If this particular warehouse is housing a lot of expired product, or if the person that's packing the order is simply not paying attention or do not care that is expired product. However, you would think that if they're going to send me a replacement for an expired product, some kind of word would have trickled down. And when you send out the replacement, please make sure it's not expired and definitely not close to expired, like in the next 2 to 6 months, because the foundation has a good POA date, which is a shelf date of 12 months from opening. So don't send me nothing that's short of that 12 months. So I look at it and it say 10, 20, 25 again. I'm like, I just dropped it back in the box. So I'm like, clearly this is a wrong thing. So I picked it back up, took the foundation out the box to see if maybe the box was just wrong. And the foundation itself on the bottle says it expired 10/25. Now, what I was trying to get clarified with the young lady was the initial expired product. Since it has the SPF of 27, and that is the active ingredient, is it that the sunscreen, the SPF in the product, expired, or is or does the expiration date pertain to the entire product? I never could get a straight answer on that, so I just said, whatever, to that, whatever. But when I got the replacement, and it was the exact same lot number, which means it came from the same warehouse or facility, and the same expiration date. I'm like, I know I got to be tripping. I know they're gonna send me. It's not even an expired product from a couple months from now. It's the exact same lot number, exact same expiration date. So I get on the keyboard and get on the chat, and I explain to was it a girl this? Yeah, still was a girl this time. I say, hey, are you able to view? Because I didn't want to have to do the spiel all over again about the original product being expired. So I said, but do you have access to my account chat about the previous issue I had? So she said she did, and she went through it. She said, oh, so sorry that happened to you, that you got another expired product. That's not how we want to do things. Da, da, da. Can you send me a picture of the expired product? So I thought to myself, I just told you it's the same freaking expiration date and same lot number. Oh, but we really need to see the picture. It's really going to help us. Da 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 da. And I'm like, literally typed OMG. Dot dot dot. No. Okay, no. I'm getting ahead of myself. So after she said that, I said, fine. So I thought to myself, I don't feel like taking another picture. It's the same damn crap. I'm just going to send the picture I sent previously because it's the same thing. And then how they know, I don't know, but then she texts back or messages back. It seems that you sent the picture that you sent from the last time. I said, yeah, it's the same lot number, same expiration date. But we need a picture of the new foundation with the expiration date of 10/20/25. So that's when I typed OMG. It's the exact same thing. Oh, but we really just need this, that. And I said, okay. So after I sat for a minute and calmed down, because I'm like, this is really getting tiresome at this point, I went ahead and took another picture of the new product in the exact same way that I took a picture of the old product. Now, what would have made more sense, since I'm claiming that I got another bottle with the same lot number and expiration date, that you will tell me to take a picture of both and send it to you, the original and the replacement. Because how do you know I'm not just taking a picture of the replacement? I mean, the original on a different day. Nevertheless, I send the picture on. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much for doing that. And let me see how we're gonna process this, that, and the other. So I'm like, see how you're gonna process it. I'm like, okay, fine. And then she finally comes back and she's like, well, what we decided to do is we're gonna ask that you return the product, and that we'll even waive the return shipping fee. Excuse me. So at some point in the juncture, you thought I was going to pay to ship the product back to you that you sent to me as a replacement that had the same exact issue. I'm about to send it back. Not on off my dime. So it's a $5 shipping waiving fee that they're gonna waive or whatever. So I was like, duh. It seems to me that you would do that, just because. Why would you expect me to pay the return shipping? Okay, so now I was like, so what about the product? Well, we would suggest that you try to reorder it. We don't want for us to send a replacement because we can't ensure that you won't get another expired product. And if you reorder it, the order might come from a different warehouse. Well, it's come from the same warehouse twice. So maybe it's the warehouse assigned to my region or area. So, that's crazy to me. Or why didn't somebody alert somebody in the warehouse, hey, y'all ship somebody expired product the first time, and have somebody go and check the stuff and make sure if the product is all expired, that they not necessarily take it off the website, because other people might not get expired product, but if I order it and they have expired product there and they've taken it off the shelf, then that's something that they either don't send me and they cancel off the order, or they fulfill to me from a different facility. So she told me about this $5 that they didn't waive as a convenience to me. And at this point, I kind of went in. I'm like, that don't make no sense. I wouldn't have paid for it anyway. Since like that's something you would do off jump. And I was like, so what about? What do you think you should reorder? Because we can't guarantee this, that, and the other. You won't get another expired product. And I'm just like, okay. So why can't you just send me make a conscientious effort to say we're not shipping anything to her from that particular warehouse or facility. The replacement needs to come, because it's only one product. The replacement needs to come from here, and we're going to verify that the product itself is not expired. Oh, well, we can't do this, that, and the other. So I'm like, okay, so why don't you ship me, because this is the Care and Glow. Why don't you just ship me the original version, which is in the black top. This one has a white top I got. And the original the original everybody uses anyway, that has it has a matte finish. In its place in 505N. Oh, well, we can't do that because the purchase price, she gave me the full purchase price of $53. I said, well, okay, but you got a 30% off sale going on now. Isn't that what I spent? Oh yeah, you did only pay the 30% off, and there is a current 30% off sale. Okay, so even if there was not a sale, it seemed at this point you guys would absorb the difference and send out the product, even if it did cost a little more, because you sent me out two expired products at this point. Oh man, we can't do that, this and the other. And it was suggested if you want to switch the formula, or switch from the Care and Glow to the regular, that you just go ahead and order that on your own, and then we'll send out the label that we're going to waive the $5 fee for, and you can send it back. Meanwhile, I'm still waiting for the first label for the original expired product. So at that point, I was just too through it. I said, your customer service the customer service policy or procedure or protocol is horrible. You don't offer any inconvenience incentives to your customer for errors that you make. You didn't offer to send me a replacement item, even if it wasn't the foundation. Was there anything else that you would like, comparable to the pricing? And we'll absorb maybe even a nominal fee, $5 to $10 over or whatever I originally purchased. And maybe I'll get another lip gloss or a lipstick or something, and it either hit the price that I paid, or maybe a couple of dollars over, and they would absorb that, to keep the customer happy. No, they're not doing this, that, and the other. I'm like, you guys need to take a book out of a page out of Amazon's book, or Ultra's return policy, or some other entity, because this is not it. This is not the way to go. And after this transaction has been resolved, I will not be buying anything else off of your website. And I'm going to get on my YouTube channel and tell everybody of my experience, and that I cannot recommend. It's not the product. Definitely not. I can't recommend the foundation Karen Glow, because I can't say that you're not going to get an expired product. Not to say that would happen to you, but I can't say that you wouldn't. And so I was like, I'm going to my YouTube channel and let everybody know what's going on about your customer service practices, that you're sending out expired product. If it's discontinued or something, you need to say that. If it's being reformulated or whatever, or you just have old product on the shelf and have not replenished it or refreshed it, y'all need to do something, And so, oh, well, ma'am, have I resolved it? I said, no, you have not resolved my issue. I don't have my product. I can't use this product. You're not trying to send me a replacement. And you want to think that at some point I was going to pay to return it? No, I'm not satisfied. I'm very disappointed. And at this point, like I said, I'm not going to be buying anything off of your website, because I can't guarantee that I'm not going to get an expired product. And if I do, then I'm not going to get a replacement that's an expired product. And then you're not going to try to rectify the issue in my favor, because I'm the customer, right? Okay. So I'm like, she said something else, and I was like, I don't know what she said. I just said fine, and I clicked the little X. It was a question, or I don't know what it was, but it wasn't the end of her conversation, but it was definitely the end of mine. So I clicked the X and came out of there, and of course the survey pops up. So I took it. I sure did. And I let them know exactly what I thought. And then you could get a transcript of the chat. I was trying to find the transcript from the previous chat, but I couldn't get access to that. But I was able to save a transcript of the chat I had just had. So what I did was I saved it and named it. And then when they ask you, what was your issue or what happened, or da 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 da, I cut and paste the whole sucker in there. So did. Sure did. And then I went on to the contact us page of the website, where you can voice any issues or whatever the thing is, through your email. And so I did that, and I cut and paste that transcript in there. And then they asked at the end of that one, would you like for someone to get in contact with you if you had an issue? And I was like, yep, sure do. And so I did that. And then today, which is Sunday, the 30th, I went back on the website and left a review for that foundation, and say, the product itself. The product itself is good. The color that I picked was good. I like the formula that I swatched on myself, but I can't recommend it to nobody, because I can't say that you're not going to get an expired product, and your customer service sucks. And I mean, it was the number of people that had an issue with having received expired product. Now, had I read that, I don't think that it would have swayed me from purchasing it in the first place, because of course you don't think things like that are going to happen to you. But yeah, I went on the website and I did a review of the product and let them know that your customers, y'all need to revamp that sucker because, I mean, who wants to deal with that? I mean, you really think the customer was gonna? It's your error, and the customer was gonna absorb the cost of sending it back? No, that's not how that works. That's not how it works. So you will not be seeing me going down. Um, do I have another? Because I had ordered something. So I think I got one more thing coming in, and then after I'm done. And at this point, I basically got everything. They got it anyway. But I'm done because I can't get with it. I can't get with that. So I'm gonna show you. I got both products here. See, it would make sense for her to say, show us side by side both products so we can verify that you did indeed get two of the same expired product. But to ask me to send a picture of the one I just got, I could have simply just taken a picture of the first one I got, and it would have been fresh because it would have been taken that day, and they wouldn't have been none the wiser. I don't. So I got both. They're both in the same shade. And look at that. What that say? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Who doesn't take care the second time around saying we don't want to send this person the same expired product? I mean, it's not expired November 2025. It's not expired 12/2025. It's not even expired 1/2026. It's still expired 10/2025. The same freaking expiration date, the same lot number. Come on, man. Did y'all really do that? And then expect someone not to be upset at that point? Granted, it wasn't $53, but it was only 30% off, so it's dang near 40. So yeah, that's still $40. So this is $80, well, $106 worth of product that's sitting in my hand for about 80 that I can't use. I'm tempted not to send none of it back and dare them to charge you for it. Or just keep it and having spent 30 close to $40 as a buy one get one free, because it got to be the SPF that's expired, not the product itself, because the SPF is what the active ingredient is. So it's like the SPF is non-existent in here now. It's just foundation without a sunscreen, you know. But yeah, I don't want to tell you guys that. So if you, although it's a great brand and they have great product, customer service is horrible, 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 horrible. And I would say that if you want to purchase from Lancome online, that you proceed with caution. Because if you find yourself in this kind of predicament where something similar, where something came to you expired, or maybe even though they sent you the wrong, see, I don't know about the wrong shade. If they send you something but see, that's still their error. Even if it's something in there that they're in error of, you cannot expect exemplary customer service from this company. They need a major overhaul. They need to revamp it, revisit it. They need to get somebody up in there and say this is not how you treat customers. Not because now my little followers, you guys, my wonderful followers, know that Lancome's customer service sucks. It does. It's not the product. Product is quality. The brand is iconic, but that customer service is horrible, and they really, really, really need to do something about that. I did get an email from them saying, hey, we heard this, that, and the other from the email that I sent that it said all the points of my last interaction with the chat, and then what does he ask for? Pictures. So I said, I didn't even say nothing in the body of the letter or nothing. He said, can you send? I just attached the pictures to my response, my reply email, and I sent it on. I have no words. I have nothing else to say. What else do you want me to say at this point? Y'all suck. Your customer service sucks, and it's very unfortunate. So I guess if I want something from Long, because they even to mention, well, we suggest that you buy in store. So don't trust your website. I can't order things. I can't use the convenience of ordering online to purchase your products without thinking I'm going to get an expired product. Probably there's no face in your quality. Where's your quality control? You know, so I just sitting on it. I don't know if they responded yet or not. I sent it. I ain't think nothing else about it. But I for dang sure I'm about to pay to send it back. And I'm not paying the other. Even the first girl didn't say I needed to pay. She said she was gonna send herself like a prepaid label or whatever. She didn't even mention the $5 or whatever. I don't know. So we as a convenience we're gonna waive the $5 shipping return fee. Please, no, that's the only way you was gonna get it back if you waived it. Otherwise, you weren't gonna get it back, and you weren't gonna charge me for two products either, because that was gonna be a big problem. Okay, so I just want to say that product is good, brand is iconic, customer service sucks. Proceed with caution. It's not necessarily a rant. It's more of a vent and FYI, a heads up to you guys if you plan on purchasing from Lancome via the website. That's all I'm saying. Proceed with caution, because if you try to get any type of resolution, you're probably gonna want to go at some point. You're gonna get fed up too and find yourself maybe coming out a little out of character on the keyboard. Like, look, y'all is tripping. And y'all think I'm smoking something, but I have not been smoking nothing. I ain't drank nothing. And I know this is not the way you provide customer service. With that, I'm going to go. Thank you for your time. Uh, Tomorrow is the first, and this video will be up, and I still have my advent calendar to figure out what I'm gonna do. So I don't know if I don't know how I'm gonna do it in a couple of days or do the week of open everything for the week and then post it all on one day. Like every Monday, I'll open it up and post it that Monday, all those items or something, so that we'll get through to the 24th. Yeah, I don't know. So maybe I'll do it like that. I don't know why I'm sitting here holding up the situation, twirling around my brain. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for listening and letting me vent a little bit. Um, be cautious. That's all I can say. Uh, I can't endorse the product that I have because it's come to me twice expired, and a few other people have gotten it expired. But that's the only issues I had with a product from them coming expired. So yeah, maybe this is the fluke. Like I said, something's going on with this particular product, and they need to figure it out. But have a great first day of December. We're coming upon the holiday. I'm not necessarily doing Vlogmas, but I will do something with that advent calendar because I'm very excited. Although I know what's in it, I don't know what's in every day of the box. So that'll be fun to do. You guys have a great first day of December, and I will see you in the next video very soon. Bye.